Hey everybody, and thanks for watching Woodcrest Bonsai. In July, I did a series of videos on ficus, narrow leaf ficus, that I put into bonsai pots when they were really just still in training. And I cut them all way back, and then about a month after that, some of them had produced huge amount of adventitious buds where they had just popped all over the trunk when there were no buds there in the beginning. And this tree was featured in that video with adventitious buds. And back a month ago, they were quite small. They were like this right here. But now look at it. The thing is just gone crazy. And these really need to come off. So, because if I don't, we're not going to have a bonsai tree. We're going to have something that looks more like Cousin It. And when they're young, you can usually just rub them off with your fingers, although I hate to do that with just bare hands because ficus has such a milky sap that is just so sticky and just gets everywhere. But now that they've grown, some of these are now 4 inches long, they need to be cut. So I'm only going to leave 2 or 3 limbs. All the rest come off. So we're going to start here and just start taking everything off. The first one I'm going to leave is up in here because that's where the trunk curves. I like to have my first main branch on the outside of a curve. You take everything off. Certainly don't need a sacrifice branch on this guy either, so you take everything in the back off. Everything in the front. There's going to be a little bit of knobbiness, but that'll kind of add to the impression of age on this tree. And yes, I should have removed these sooner, but okay, so now we have the branch we're going to keep, and since this one is shooting straight up and this one is way more horizontal the way I really want, I'm going to take this too. So there's our first main branch. I'm going to cut that little tiny bit off. Okay, so there's the first main branch. Second main branch is going to be up into here. So we're cutting all this stuff away. I do want a back branch, so I'm going to save this guy as a back branch right here. And then, you know, I cut to this knob here. Let me cut this guy. You can see the knob there, but I really want to go to this guy. That's going to be a perfect new leader. So I'm going to take my concave cutters and cut, oops, sorry, I keep stepping on the tripod. I'm going to cut to right here. There we go. And then since you want your first and second main branches to be at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, I'm going to choose this guy right here. So this one comes off, and so does this big one right here. And if I leave this little guy right here, it will make a knob on the trunk there, so I'm going to take that off. I may leave some of these guys and then cut it to somewhere in there. And then I'm going to shorten these, and you notice I'm going to shorten it to this leaf here. so that the bud comes more horizontal. If I shortened it to this leaf here, that bud would go straight up, because the bud that's at the base of the leaf will follow the leaf. So I don't want upward growth right here, I want horizontal growth, so I'm going to cut it to there. And I'm going to do the same thing with the back branch. And the first main branch, I'm going to let it elongate a little more before I do that. So there you go, what a transformation. And yeah, there's a little bit of knobbiness on the trunk from cutting those thick guys off, but I think that'll kind of add to the ambiance of this tree. So there you go. Now we've got the skeletonization that I like. First main branch, second main branch, back branch, build an apex. The rule of thirds, if this is a third and a third and a third, this tree would be up into here. And so that didn't take long. And I think everything was in the viewfinder. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and you continue to watch this guy develop. And leave a comment if you'd like. And that's it for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.